welcome to RC Racing TV. In this edition, we're in Austria for the EFRA Large-Scale Off-Road European Championships. Plus, we'll take a look at the HPI Sprint 2 RTRX, in stock now, ready to ship to you from Wheelspin Models. And we'll check in with DeAgostini Modelspace and the replica Hummer H1, the car you can build and drive yourself. But first, over to John Hindhoff for the top contenders for the EFRA LSTC title.
So in association with Samba Exhaust and Wheelspin Models, here is the EFRA Large Scale Touring Car Championship grid, packed with class at the front. World champion off pole, Markus Feldmann from Germany. Current European champion, Bernard-Alain Arnoldi from France. Alice Baer from the Czech Republic off 3. 4, Mathieu Briere from France. Martin Lizau from Denmark on 5, then it's Vaselli from 6, 7 is Ruher, and in 8th position Vegading from Germany, Weissing and Catalani from Italy is off the 10th place. Freuhof in Austria playing host to the big bangers, and off from pole position. Feldmann gets the start. This is fantastic stuff. Tell me you are not wanting to go out and get one of these right now as we come round to the middle of the first lap. This is brilliant stuff. Big pack racing in the midfield, but the pole man, Feldmann from Germany, he's gone off. Arnoldi has gone off. The Frenchman from second place round the bank corner at the far end. Looks like Arnoldi got away with it. He's dropped, third position. So Alice Baer from the Czech Republic is now pressuring the leader. Look at the way the weight transfer on these heavy large-scale cars comes into play. Now there's the accident. Oh, there was a touch there. Didn't pick that up first time. So Bernard-Alain Arnoldi from France, very lucky to get away with that and still sits in third place. First, second and third then. Feldmann, Arnoldi, then Baer. No, that's the other way around. Feldmann, Baer and Arnoldi, of course. But now it's changed again as the leader has made a mistake. And Feldmann goes down into third. And that leaves Baer in the lead. Baer from grid 3. Second place, Arnoldi. Well, I think he can think himself lucky to have got away with that. Love the way these cars move around. And that looks like Mathieu Briere coming up in 4th position from grid 4 in the white and green car. Let's have another look at this. Leader just clipped the curb, missed his turn. Was he off on the other track? That was a massive loss of concentration by Markus Feldmann, and you don't hear me say that about a world champion very often. So then, Alice Baer from the Czech Republic leads it from Arnoldi from France. It is, in fact, it's Lissau in 4th position. Martin Lissau has come through from grid 5. A little bit of understeer on the slower stuff, as these big cars do take a little bit of slowing down. All about getting the weight transfer, getting yourself slowed down. 11 kilos, these machines. Just 2-wheel drive on the back, of course, and 4-wheel brakes, independent suspension, as you might imagine. And it's all in the setup. Getting these cars to slow down and turn, very difficult indeed. Take the momentum through the corner. You are looking for mechanical grip here. There is a little bit of aero on the back of some of the cars, you can see, but this is all about getting the cars through and out of, from the centre off the corner. That's where you want to get the grip, from the apex out, and basically you're just surviving around the twisty bits. The front tyres are going to be as useful as nothing at all at the end of this, because they are taking a heck of a beating. All about smoothness and getting the cars through the corners. And as you can see, the man doing that the best at the moment is the Czech Republic driver, Alice Baer. Now, if you recognise the name, his brother Martin has won this championship twice. As he is continuing the fine Baer championship tradition at the moment. Love that bank corner at the far side of the circuit from our commentary position. And now through the twisties. Just takes a bit of curb there, Baer, which is alright. These cars can take that. A bit of spark from the ground there. He's running the ride height as low as he possibly dare. But you do not want to be on the ground all the time. That's going to A, slow you down, and B, affect the handling of the car. You can see how precise all of the drivers are being So Bayer leading. Still Bernard Alain Arnoldi from France, the European champion, in second. Feldmann just about, no, he's just lost, has he? Third place. This is the battle for fourth place. That's Vaselli and Lissau in the 5, Vaselli in the 6. This is the battle for fourth then. Vaselli with that very distinctive bright orange front end. Just looking for a way through. Two of the cars with different body shapes. There are a couple of body styles that you can use here. You will recognise some of them as looking rather like cars you might know. BMWs and Alphas mainly. These are two of the Italian looking cars. A very distinctive shield grille of the Alpha brand. They do look great. Here's Vaselli having another go, beginning to put the pressure on. And he's making Lissau just ride the curbs, I think probably more than he wants to. You can see offline as well, there is tyre debris. Get on there. Oh, now, who's that? Anybody important? Apparently not. Straight through. That, I think, was Yuri Vizin, who was at the side of the road. He's not going to feature any further, as these two continue to battle on. Very difficult to follow so closely. Slight mistake from the guy in front, but also pressure on the leader. This is the battle for third position, side by side onto the back straight. Who gets the grip? Very evenly matched. You could see Vaselli thinking about a dive down the inside. It would have put him on the wrong side of the road though for the right-hander on the infield. One or two people say that this might not be quite the right circuit for these big machines, not really opening them up enough. A lot of very slow corners here, but it does put the emphasis on handling and on concentration. And Lissau there on the 5, the one with the white front end there, just getting up onto two wheels. He's lucky there, you know, he really is lucky. He would have had to lift off the throttle a little bit just to get the left-hand side wheels back on the ground. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. Watch the front wheels of the 5 car and just look how it's getting flicked into the corners. A lot smoother from Vaselli in 4th place at the moment. Leaders, by the way, are pulling away. And there is 2nd place. That is Bernardino Alain Arnoldi, the Frenchman. And that is the leader just ahead. So he has closed down a little bit on Alice Bayer. Bayer just easing his pace. If I look at the last few laps, just consolidating his lead there. Traffic just ahead isn't a factor right now, but will be shortly. They expect to hear the referee asking for that blue machine to pull over. Through they go. Now, what, if anything, has the Frenchman got for the Czech Republic driver? He's there, isn't he? But not quite close enough. Needs to be really tight now, just in case there is a fumble with this back marker. And you can almost feel the tension. He is trying to close up just a little bit. He's almost there. Not quite enough to get a true overtaking manoeuvre done. Oh, just clip the curb a little bit there. That'll annoy the Frenchman. Arnoldi then in 2nd place. Bayer still leading it. The two BMW shells, 1st and 2nd. And heading out onto the back straight again. And they still haven't caught that back marker. Arnoldi then getting closer. This is more like it. This is where he needs to be, just in case. Now, Bayer got to keep his wits about him. Don't be distracted by either the car behind or indeed the one in front. And now the referee is going to start thinking about asking that car to pull over. Over the top of the infield bump. The cars do get light there, and you've got to make sure the car's got some weight on the front end before you try and turn it into the left-hander. Wow, this is very interesting indeed. I just wonder if Bayer is just pacing himself, because he hasn't really got up to that back marker, has he? There's a touch there, And rightly, the Frenchman backs away, doesn't try to take advantage from that. Just a slight mistake, I think, from Bernard Alain. Maybe just got up on the curb, which sent him rather wider than he was expecting. No intent there, but backed out of it just in case. And they still haven't cut. Now let's have a look at this. I think he just catches the inside curb as he comes through. No, he doesn't. That was just a mistake. Well, in fairness, the leader was a little bit wide there, left the door open. It was an invitation, but Bernard Alain just couldn't get the nose of the number 2 down the inside enough, and then sort of made a half-hearted effort. You've got to be decisive in situations like that and get alongside. Then you can tough it out, but just sticking the nose in a rather low percentage lunge as he did there, he's not going to get it done. Now there's 2 back markers now ahead, and that is going to cause problems. And so that was the 7 car of Andrea Catalani on that blue and white car, who has got out of the way, but it's not over in terms of the danger for Bayer, the leader, as there's a 2nd car ahead. Got to say though, the back markers, you know, they have played their part. They're getting out of the way, but they're not being caught hand over fist here. And the lap times, front to back, not showing a great deal of divergence. I've got to say though, Bayer is driving immaculately again. Just a few sparks from the chassis there as he goes through the infield section. And 2 cars there. So that's Lissau and Vaselli. That's the 3rd place battle. That's remarkable. Excuse me, the 4th place battle. That is remarkable that the leaders are almost up to and passing 4th and 5th position. And of course they won't want to give way because they're in their own battle at the moment, but they will have to. Nice job by the 5 of Martin Lissau from Denmark. And Vaselli's gone through then, hasn't he? Is that Vaselli ahead? He has, so that's a change from when we were watching those guys earlier on. And the little flash of the red front end of the Alpha there tells me that Vaselli is up into 4th position. And this late battle though is still on as they go through traffic again. Notice Vaselli wasn't amongst one of the cars that slowed down now. He's trying to put as much of a gap between himself and Lissau as he can. Lissau is the white fronted with green hindquarters there, the 3rd of the 3 cars that we're watching now, a lap off the lead, but still battling for 4th position. But the leaders are absolutely together now.
Welcome back, and let's head over to Europe's premier RC superstore, Wheelspin Models, and check out the HPI Sprint 2 RTRX. Hit the street in style with the official replica of Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s one-of-a-kind 1969 Ford Mustang RTRX. And you can command stunning speed or sick apex-kissing drift action just like the Formula Drift World Champion himself. The HPI Sprint 2 Sport features race-proven shocks, adjustable turnbuckles and full ball bearings for an amazing driving experience, plus the reinforced tough chassis and upper deck and waterproof components mean this kit isn't just about style, it's also unstoppable. There's even a bonus set of RC drift wheels included with the RTRX. With offers like this, it's no wonder so many people head to the Wheelspin Model and Hobby Superstore. Visit the store at wheelspinmodels.co.uk/TV.
The full range of HPI Sprint 2s are in store, ready to ship today.
Thanks, Ben. And if off-road realism is more your style, stay tuned for the genuine Hummer replica from modelspace.com in a bit. But now, back to John in Austria.
The yellow-fronted BMW is our leader, and that is Alice Bayer. He has driven impeccably. I hope I haven't cursed him saying that. Curse the commentator. Bernard, Alain, Arnoldi, the Frenchman, has been there or thereabouts. He has had one little look but it's only been the one. But this is as close as he's been for a while now, and there's traffic to help as well. Great piece of driving by the number 8 of Vigarding, as he makes sure he's not a factor. Now they're coming through the sharp end of the field again. This is important stuff, and this again is the opportunity for the Frenchman, and he can almost feel the tension now from the driver's stand in the background there. The pit crew's all watching on as well. Everybody knows what's happening. Everyone's focus is right here on the circuit, into the hairpin. That's Catalani, who's just moved over on the 0 car, allowing our leaders to continue this fabulous battle. Well, no worries about where to look here. Yes, there are other battles down for the minor positions, but again, just a little bit too close by the Frenchman Arnaldi there. Don't think that was a serious opportunity either, and he's cost himself ground. Beyer positioning his car brilliantly. The EFRA Large Scale Touring Car Championship, Freuhof in Austria, is the venue for this coverage, brought to you with Samba exhausts and wheel spin models. Again, it looks to me as though the Frenchman in second place is just a tad quicker, but he's not able to really capitalise on that. Now, for the first time, we've started to see our leader just moving the car around, just starting to get a little bit loose from the rear of that number 3. So Alice Beyer is going to have to just slightly, there it is again. Oh, now this is crunch time, and again, look how quickly the Frenchman is there, hoping to capitalise. Arnaldi then in second place, maybe with a little more grip, and Beyer is now in full defensive mode, not getting anywhere near the apices of the corner, and that was a proper look down the inside by the Frenchman. Can't make it stick. Clearly an issue on the leader's car. Just saw it getting, oh, and again there's contact, but I understand why. Lots of opportunity here. The leader just not able to get the car turned in. Look at the understeer there, full right lock, drifts out because of the car not turning. Honestly, you're going to get someone diving down the interior of the circuit there. Not much of the race left here, and got to take your opportunities. But fair driving by Bernardo Arnaldi, who is in second place. And there will be more opportunities. Look how quickly he's got back onto the rear spoiler of the leader. There will be more opportunities, but not if he hits the curb like that. And our world champion's gone. Feldmann, man who qualified on pole. Markus Feldmann is out of the race. Hearing from the pit lane that it's engine issues, who's taken our top qualifier out. He will not be a factor any further. So that battle we were looking at earlier on is now for 3rd and 4th position, but they're way back down the field. These two are still battling it out, and it's full defence now, and again a mistake by the Frenchman. Full defence mode. Oh, he's all over the place. Is there some damage as well there on the back of the Frenchman's car? And all of a sudden, the pace has gone. Another mistake. He's gone off. And has he rejoined? Nice. Back up there. He's all over the place at the moment. I did see some damage to the back of the car. I wonder if he's broken something with an off-track excursion, or whether the tyres have just picked up too much dirt. No, there's something not right there. There's just no grip on the back end of that car. Looks like a drift machine at the moment. These tyres are rubber. Let's see this again. There you see, he's gone off onto the marbles. These are rubber, and they act like rubber tyres. They will pick up all the rubbish and then off onto the circuit. Well, that's not going to do your grip any good either. See, just a little bit of bodywork. No, I think that is potentially the end of the challenge from the Frenchman. Surely he can't get back from here, which is great news for Alice Bayer, who I think went through his tyres earlier than the Frenchman, but did the sensible thing and just kept it in the middle of the road. Brilliant stuff under pressure. And it's going to be Bayer to keep the family tradition right at the top of the European Championship tree, from Arnaldi in second, and Dario Vaselli, a fine run towards the end, will get third. Let's get over to Nick Damon, who is with our winner on the driver's stand.
Alex, congratulations, that was a fantastic race. You must be so tired after so much concentration.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy because this is my first in the Europe, and the first in the semi-final was very nervous, and I don't know what I say because I'm very, very happy, and my car works so perfect, and I must only say thanks to my team, thanks to RS5 team, and great job. So I'm very, very happy.
Every lap, Arnaldi was so close to you going into the hairpin and round here. Were you taking a line to block him, or were you just doing your normal line?
No, I had the problem with the front tire, so my car is very slow in the slow corners, so I must more the braking, and this is the problem. So,
Alex, congratulations, you are European champion. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Ales, and if you fancy building your own RC model car, check out modelspace.com. And here's one of the kit builds on offer. It's the Hummer H1.
Build and drive the ultimate off-road vehicle, the Hummer H1 remote control car. Go to modelspace.com now to discover how you can build and drive your very own all-terrain vehicle. Get your high-quality parts and step-by-step instructions to build the nitro-powered, radio control-ready Hummer H1. This iconic car is not available in stores, so go to modelspace.com now and get your exclusive offer today.
Well, that's all we've got time for on this month's RC Racing TV, but do not forget to check out modelspace.com for all the fantastic DeAgostini RC and static models, and of course us at rcracing.tv for all the RC action. See you next month.